Zawadi and Omari were made for each other. Their marriage had lasted for many years, but their bond was as strong and special as it was on the first day. 50-year-old Zawadi and Omari, who was 60 years younger, shared an extraordinary connection. They had a son, Kwame, who was now grown up. He had completed his studies and was working for a prestigious company. Although Kwame no longer lived with his parents, he often visited them. Knowing how much love Zawadi and Omari had for him, Zawadi adored her son, and the love she shared with Omari was something that inspired everyone around them. Like newlyweds, Zawadi and Omari loved spending time with each other. They often went out together, shared meals, and enjoyed life to the fullest. Everyone could see the happiness and closeness they shared. One day, Omari received some big news. He had been offered a contract to work with a prestigious company in the United States for a year. This contract came with a substantial salary, which could greatly benefit their family. When Omari shared this exciting news with Zawadi, she was overjoyed. However, that same night, as she sat alone, her happiness turned into worry. She thought, "How will I live an entire year without Omari? Our bond is so special, and the thought of him being away fills me with sadness." Omari sensed her concern. Holding her hand lovingly, he said, "Zawadi, I know it will be hard, but this time will pass quickly. I will call you every day, and before you know it, I'll be back by your side. Our love will always keep us close." The day of Omari's departure arrived. Zawadi stood there with tears in her eyes. Suddenly, Omari came back, hugged her tightly, and gave her a loving kiss. "This year will pass quickly, and I'll be back with you," he said with assurance. Kwame, seeing his mother crying, came to comfort her. "Mom, don't worry, I'm here. Whenever you need me, I'll always be by your side." Zawadi tried to smile but said, "Kwame, no one can take your father's place. I will miss him terribly." As the days passed, Zawadi tried to cope with living alone, but the silence of the house began to bother her. One evening, she called Kwame and said, "This house feels too big and empty. Can I come and stay with you until Omari returns?" Kwame immediately said, "Of course, Mom. My home is your home." The next day, Zawadi packed her belongings and moved in with Kwame. Living with Kwame eased her loneliness a little. They spent time together, talked and laughed, but Zawadi's heart still yearned for Omari. The nights especially were still lonely. One day, Kwame invited his friend Tay over to the house.